Hey guys, my name is Georg Parthen. I'm happy to be on this, and I'm a photographer, an artist based in Berlin. I studied photography in Essen with Georg Parthen, and documentary photographer in the beginning, and artist who I really like, and who's a student with the Bechers and who's been teaching in Essen. And then later on I went to get an MFA in Hartford with Robert Lyons and Alex Soth and Doug Dubois. I also own a retouching studio together with my friend Niklas Wolnick. It's called RG Berlin, and we work with artists, galleries, agencies, photographers and brands. A work or an artist which I really like is Christina Brein. She is from Finland, I guess. She's I think around 50 years old, and she was in the biennial for Finland in Venice a couple of years ago. She just published a catalog which is called Dilemma of Politeness, and her work is really minimal. It's installation mostly, and it works with the space. It's really funny, and she just does these minor interventions in the space which I really like, and then some people always get angry because the work is so casual. And it's actually really funny, and I got to the chance to photograph one of her shows once, and it's really fun because it's just sometimes you think, is it really is it part of the show or is it part of the space? And then usually it's her work. In my work I engage with how photography tries to imitate reality or tries to show it that we think it's real, and all my work is connected to the construction of some kind of reality in different ways. Sometimes I construct the reality through montaging images in my landscape series, for example. Sometimes I go to very strange places which I think are very constructed or hyper-real in a way, and this work also connects to the documentary tradition in a way. And in my most recent work, which is called Studio Work, and this is the workbook style folder with it, I work about the photographic studio, or the studio as an imaginary place for photography, like the blank canvas for me, where you put things together and then it creates some kind of image reality. For the work I work in other people's studios, so I ask commercial photographers, for example, if I can take over their studio for a couple of days and just kick them out and say you get it back on Monday and then it looks the way you gave it to me. And then I pretty much construct my own images from their equipment. I don't have a camera of choice. I do own a couple of digital cameras which I like and use. But I also use the photographer's equipment for my recent project, where I just went to the studios and asked them what kind of camera do you have, can I use it, can I put it in the subject. And it also informs the work a little bit, that some kind of images can only be produced with some kind of camera. But then if I go to another studio, then it changes again. So I really try to see the camera as a tool for my own vision or the project I want to do, and not as an integral part of my process. I learned a lot of things through assisting, through working with other people, with other photographers, with artists, through curating shows and working with artists to like how they put their work in the space. I learned a lot of about the creative process of other people, and recently I learned a lot through having the post-production studio about what people want their photographs to do and how unrealistic that is. Alright, that's it. That's my little introduction to me and my work, and I hope you like it.